Hi everyone, I am Callie and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we'll be discussing my favorite restaurants in Positano. I went to Italy the first time about a month ago with my husband, and let me tell you, still to this day, the best food ever. So today I'm gonna list out my favorite restaurants in Positano. All right, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Let's get into it. So the first night that me and my husband arrived in Positano, we went to Chez Black. Don't be confused, I called it Chez Black for the entire trip, okay? Now this restaurant is the perfect restaurant if you like an amazing atmosphere. It is right in the town, at the bottom, on the beach. I mean, what could be better than that? Me and my husband literally sat at the first row. It was an amazing view. We watched the sun go down. You'll also see it's such like a sceney place. You'll see on Instagram, it has a lot of followers, a lot of influencers, a lot of famous people go there. So it's well known. I would have to say we got some oysters, we had 2 bottles of wine. So at Chez Black, we had amazing food. However, it wasn't the best. I definitely had better pasta, better oysters when I was in Positano. However, if you're more into the atmosphere and that's what you're looking for, I would definitely say go to Chez Black. It's popular. I had so many people recommend it, and I obviously recommend it to everyone, especially you all, because I want you to know about it. The atmosphere is amazing. You sit right on the beach in Positano, was better than that. So yeah, definitely check out Chez Black. All right, so the second night while Chris and I were in Positano, first stop, we went to Franco's Bar. Everyone said we needed to check it out. It is the bar that is right next to La Sirenuse, the very popular hotel in Positano. Now, we went right when it opened at 4 p.m. I heard it gets packed. It's super small. The view is amazing, I'll tell you that much. However, we got there at 4 and the sun was blazing right on us. We actually asked if we could move our spot because we were so hot. Also that evening, I mean, we got mocktails because we drank a lot the night before. And a mocktail, just to let you know, it's pretty expensive, pretty pricey. We paid, I think, $20 for one mocktail. Can you believe that? I said, wait, there's no alcohol. And they said, yeah, it's 20 bucks. I said, okay, great. But we definitely wanted to check it out because it was highly recommended amongst all of you. After that, we went back to our hotel. We went to a restaurant called La Tagliata. You have to check out this restaurant. Basically, make a reservation and then they will have a shuttle come and pick you up from your hotel. We hopped onto the shuttle. Just be aware, it's not like your own shuttle. It was packed. And then once we got on, they take you to the top of Positano. So you're in this bus with a lot of people going up these windy roads, and they were very windy. I was like literally looking over like, this may be the end. This may be the end. But anyways, you get there and it's all worth it. You'll be sat down. It is a restaurant that has a farm on it, and they have no menu. They have no menu. So everything that you're gonna have that night is special to that evening. It is owned by a family. The grandma works in the kitchen. They had the brothers, the sons all serving us, and it was such an amazing experience. You get there, they already have wine on the table, and then they are serving you what's it called? They are serving you one course at a time, okay? And let me tell you, I think there were about 5 courses. One had beans, one had broccoli, then they had a pasta platter, and then they brought out literally this huge platter of all this different meat. One of them was rabbit, and I was like, can you tell me which one? Because I don't know if I want to eat that. But it was actually all so good and an amazing experience. You have to go there. To get back home, the shuttle will take you as well. You'll have to wait till the shuttle gets there. But other than that, it is a must go to. Please go there in Positano. La Tagliata. All right, so the third evening, Chris and I went to a restaurant called Next to Positano. When we went there, just beware, to get there, we took a lot of steps. But there was also another way to get there on the main road, which we didn't realize. So that's that. We were definitely sweating by the time we got there, but it was nice to explore. So when you're going to a Positano, just make sure that you have sneakers and never wear heels. Do not, please do not. You'll be miserable. And you're gonna be walking a lot, so just know that. Anyways, we got there, amazing setting. It actually wasn't crowded, which was amazing. We went to Italy end of April, beginning of May. So it still wasn't crowded, it still wasn't season. The season just started, so that may be why it wasn't as crowded. However, we got seated right away outside. We loved it. I didn't expect to like it that much, honestly, because some people recommended it, but then others didn't, so yeah. So first, for an appetizer, we had this amazing eggplant parmesan. Now, Chris had never had eggplant until he went to Italy. Can you believe that? Anyways, it was so good. Melted in your mouth. From there, we ordered 2 pastas. And let me just tell you, every single night, Chris and I ordered 2 pastas and an entree. And some people looked at us like we had 4 heads. And I think more in Rome and Florence, that's like more of a thing. In Positano, maybe not, because we would always get our 2 pastas and they'd be like, all right. We'd finish them and they'd say, okay, great. You want the check? We said, no, we got another entree coming. Anyways, we ordered 2 pastas. One was like more of a cacio e pepe. Another one was more of a pesto with tuna on top. So good, so fresh. And then we had chicken to finish. And then they brought us out little like desserts on the house, which was so amazing. I would say that this restaurant was definitely a little higher priced than the others, but we loved it. Hands down, you have to try it next to Positano. So the 4th evening in Positano, Chris and I went to Vincenzo? I don't know. One of those is right. Anyways, it is right, just beware, it's right on the street. So there's cars going by you every single second. And initially you're like, I don't know if this is safe. But actually, I loved it. It has the perfect view of Positano too, up on the hill, and a different type of view than you're used to when you're walking around. For drinks, we were living our best spritz life. I got a normal Aperol spritz. Chris got a limoncello spritz, very popular there. Both so good. Next, we had the mussels. Now, if you go there, you have to have the mussels. The broth is amazing. The bread's so fresh, need it. From there, we had 2 different pastas. We had more of a rigatoni, and then I actually forget, the second one was a ravioli. That was amazing as well. And then we had the special, which was a fish. Now, from there, we were like, we can't fit anymore. So, of course, when we left, we walked back down, and by the time we walked back down to our hotel, we said, you know what, we want gelato. So when you're in Positano, don't forget, or when you're in Italy in general, have gelato. I had 2 to 3 a day. Chris, more, yeah. And I don't regret any of it, and neither should you. So you have to go to, again, what is it called? Da Vincenzo? Oh, I don't know, I should know. But it's one of those, okay? Definitely book reservations for all of these restaurants as well. You never know, you don't wanna wait as well. We booked reservations and got in right away. Reservations, I would say anywhere from 7:30 to 8. Dinners kind of do take a long time while you're there. Dinners do take a long time when you are there. Now there are 2 more restaurants that I recommend in Positano that we didn't get the opportunity to go to. Ristorante Bruno, that was right by our hotel. It has like a few tables on the side of the railing that look right over Positano. I think it's the best view, hands down, on that side. That's definitely recommended, as well as Ristorante Max. Now that's more in the town center, so you're gonna have to have a little bit of a walk to get there, but you will pass it multiple times if you're going to the beach. Perfect. All right, so there you have it. My 4, or did I say 5? I don't know, I forget. But there you have it. My recommendations on the best restaurants in Positano. Now, if you have any more recommendations, I definitely want to go to Italy again. If I missed anything, if there's a dish that you definitely recommend at one of these restaurants, please put it in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel, and I'll meet you next time.